Hi, today I'm going to show you how we are going to create a PDF file on automation from a Notion form. As you can see, this is a retirement letter to employer form which I have created over here, and I've got certain fields of information already put over here. So once the user will fill in all the details one by one and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database. I have already got two entries added out of the particular form, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help me produce PDF files on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So a Notion database is where I will have all the information, and the document is where I'll be editing the entire document to be converted to PDF file. You can create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're looking to generate in your business with this automation tool. Let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then I will show you all the automation steps that we need to take to generate the PDF file. This is very simple and easy to set up. So once you have set up the things correctly, it will start generating the PDF on automation forever. So once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to add a database to this setup. So I'm just going to use this database which I already have on my account, and I will just click on add Notion database. This will help me add the database from the selection screen. So what I can do is I will simply copy the database title which I already have on my Notion account. So I will copy this title. I will go to the selection screen, click on select pages, and I will put the title inside the search pages field. So it will start to search the particular database, and I will find the particular database from here. Click on this and it is now added up. So whenever you are looking to add any database, simply put it inside the search pages, and then it will automatically add the database for you. Do not add the database by adding it from the top level pages that you see over here, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database that will be added will not appear correctly. So always put it inside the search pages field and then add it. Alongside that, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say my retirement letter to employer form contains a relation property such as database A and database B, I also need to add database A and database B inside the search pages so that the PDF file which will be generated will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly on the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible in the PDF file that will be generated. So make sure you add all your databases which are being used inside the search pages so that all the connected databases are added up together to generate the PDF file properly. Scroll down and click on allow access, and now you should get access to the retirement letter to employer form, and then we can proceed with the other steps. So if you click on the drop down, you should be able to see the form appear over here. If it is not showing up, click on reload database once or twice and the database should definitely be visible. It takes a while sometimes to load the database, so please be patient. But if you click on reload database, you should definitely be able to see the database appear in the drop down correctly. So let us wait as it is going to load the database, and you can see my database is now visible over here. If I click on this and if I scroll down, I should be able to see all the properties of the retirement letter to employer form visible over here, one below the other. Next, let's add a document. So we need to have a Google document ready, which can be used for the template to create the PDF. Click on add Google document. If you already have a retirement letter to employer template available on your drive, click on existing document and choose the document that is already available on your drive. So you can go to the documents view and you can select the document from this list, whichever might suit your requirement. Okay. I don't have any document available beforehand. So what I will do is I will instead add a new demo document where it will create me a new document with all the placeholders automatically added for my use case. So you can see it has created me this new document, and I also have every placeholder already added up in my document. Okay. So what you can see from here is every placeholder is already added up inside the document, whatever is required. So let me remove the ones which I do not need, and I will only be left with the particular placeholders which I actually require. So we have employee name, employer name, notice date, position title. All these fields that you see inside double curly brackets, they are coming from the database that we have over here. So we have the same fields, the position title, employee name, employer name. Whatever fields you see inside double curly brackets are exactly the same fields which we have in the database. So when you will be creating the PDF, it will extract these exact placeholders from the database, and it will map the values onto the document one by one, and the PDF will be generated. As an example, the employee name that you see over here will be mapped to the employee name column, and all the values in this employee name column will be mapped to the particular placeholder. Likewise, we have employer name, which will be fetched from the employer name column, and so on for all the other fields. Now, if you want to manually add any property onto the document, let's say I also want to add notice date. So I will click on copy over notice date. I can go to the document wherever I wish to add it, and I can simply use Control V or Command V, which will paste the property right inside the document. So you can copy paste any property right inside the document as per your choice, and you can map the property there and there wherever you wish to do it. So simply click on copy and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to paste the property directly inside the document to create a mapping. My mapping is already done. The next thing which I need to define is how my PDF file will be named. So I want to define my PDF file as per the employer name that we see over here. You can go with any column. I will just choose the employer name. So what I will do is I will select employer name from the drop down, and then I will click on download PDF. It will download the PDF onto the downloads directory, as well as it will save the PDF right inside this PDF file column. So any record which you have marked as ready to generate under the generate PDF column will be converted to PDF, and it will be stored in the PDF file column right over here. So make sure you set your records as ready to generate before you start downloading the PDF, and it will automatically complete the process and store the PDF right inside this PDF file column. So let us wait as it is going to download both the files, and then we will be able to see the properties one by one. So let's click on the first document which it has generated, and you should be able to see all the placeholders of the document already added over here. This has all been fetched from the database that we had, and everything is already showing up in the document. Let's click on the second document in the same process, and we should be able to see all the placeholders again added up properly. So we just created two documents where all the placeholders were properly mapped from the database, and it was generated. Now, if you want to completely automate this process, you can click on Setup Notion Automation, and this will create an automation to run forever, which means now you do not need to set up everything from scratch to create the PDF like how we did just now. What you need to do is whenever user will click on submit and a new entry appears in the database, simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created right inside the database for you over here. So this creates an automation system where the PDF is directly created inside the database using the exact same template that you have defined earlier and exact same properties that you have mapped with the database. So in this process, you do not need to manually add everything step by step once again to create the PDF, as all the automations now happen directly inside the database, and the PDF will be generated right inside the database for a use case. So I hope this explanation was clear to you, and you start automating your PDF solution right inside the database, which can produce PDFs 24/7, 365 days for you. If you have any questions on this, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you should be able to find this contact window. Click on this and send me an email, and I will be able to assist you with any queries which you might be having. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and make the best advantage of the automations available. So that was it for the entire demonstration. I hope this was clear to you guys, and I hope you start generating the PDF the correct way and generate it directly